Okay, we've got a brand new interior painting scope video walkthrough. Over here's the paint. We've got the walls and ceiling right here, 10 gallons. Man, we might not have enough. There's 5 gallons of trim, door, and cabinet. And there's 4 gallons of oil primer. There's some things to do for prep. It is dirty in here. Man, everything needs to be wiped and cleaned. Not just in here, like in the whole house. It's nasty. Here's some examples. That just needs to be cleaned off. Whatever, cleaned off. Cover plates, they should be removed. If they're old, if the outlets are old, you can paint them. If they're brand new, most of them are now brand new, you gotta tape them. We're gonna keep those fresh. Okay, in the house, there's a couple spots that need some lightweight spackling right there. Just little holes to fill. There's another one over here. I put blue tape next to it. This is in the right side bedroom, right behind the door. Okay, there's a bunch of places that need oil primer, you know, where the paper is showing. And over here, this whole area, like that whole area had some black mold. So make sure you cover that completely with oil primer. Of course, oil primer on the cabinets and doors, bare wood cabinet, oil primer on all that. Don't paint the hood. Don't paint the new sink. This is the right side bedroom closet, oil primer on this wall. That's some mold. I have done concrobium on all the mold, so it should be killed and destroyed, but it still needs to be covered with Kills primer. Here in the bathroom, there's a spot right there that needs Kills primer. Over here in the left side bedroom, a little bit down here, needs a little primer down here too. Right there, I put blue tape there to remind you. All right, of course, after everything's wiped and primered, it's caulk time. There's not a whole lot to be caulked. Just point out, you know, like things like that. The top of the baseboard needs to be checked. There's some new baseboard, all the outside edges. Everything on the cabinets should be caulked, all the seams on the cabinets, because since it hasn't been painted before, you know, it's going to stand right out when you paint it. Trying to find some more seams there, especially where there's the new wood, all the new wood seams, and all the shoe seams, and the kind of that kick plate seam. Any other seams you find. Oh, I'll point out this seam right here, right at the dishwasher opening. There's a vertical seam right here. Make sure that gets caulked. Of course, and the vertical seam here between the old and new cabinets. Out in the garage, let's caulk this inside corner that didn't get sheetrock taped. Over in this corner, let's caulk that vertical sheetrock seam. Okay, we've wiped the walls. We've spackled a couple, 3 holes. We've caulked a bunch of stuff. We've oil primered all the stain areas. No, this kitchen area right here, that's so bad. Maybe it needs to be oil primered. I don't know. Of course, after that, we just start painting. And the paint is the light gray 10 gallons over there on all the walls and ceilings. And then it's the semi-gloss white on all the woodwork, the baseboard, door jambs, casing, doors, and kitchen cabinets. And just a reminder, we are going to replace all of the lights in the house. So pull them all down so that you're not taping around it. And then once we replace the lights with a smaller light, now we have a big ring of nastiness. All the lights will be replaced. There's not really that many, there's only 3. And then this one has already been replaced. So you can mask that one off and paint around it, I don't care. And I'll just point out, here's what the brand new switches and brand new outlets look like. They're bright white. So make sure you tape over those so that you don't accidentally paint them. Protect the floors. We're gonna refinish, sort of, and protect these new floors. And all I mean by protect is don't paint them. Oh, I totally forgot to point out that like at every window you have all this fresh sheetrock mud. You are probably gonna primer or double coat around there. It's around every window. Sorry, I forgot to point that out. It's all that's just bare sheetrock mud.